Hey Richardson, in this video, I'm going to talk about getting unstuck. Whether you are a professional, a coach, an entrepreneur, a lot of your time is spent helping others. But what I want to talk about in this video is how it feels to get yourself over the things that have kept you going in circles for far too long. For instance, I recently have had many clients who are quitting smoking, and those addictions, they've tried everything to quit smoking. They've tried everything to do it on their own. And a lot of them are professionals, lawyers, IT professionals, if they're in healthcare, they're across the board, well educated, but they just cannot get over the addiction of smoking. So they reached out and went through my program, and they're on the other side and they're looking back and they're so grateful. As you may have seen some of the testimonials on this page, saying how happy they are to be smoke-free, nicotine-free, that they've told other people about their experience and how great it was, and that they're just so happy that they're not struggling anymore, because it's really painful to go through that and know that, for instance, any addiction, anything that keeps you stuck is essentially controlling you. So maybe it's procrastination or fear of failure, or I recently read about a person that grew up doing a lot of competitive sports, and she finds now that she has a lot of procrastination and goes through the day procrastinating, and at the end of the day she looks back and says, why didn't I get that one thing done that would have pushed her out of her comfort zone? And then she says to herself, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. And tomorrow comes, same thing, going back in that cycle. It never gets done. And looking back over weeks, days, months, not achieving. And that's what it can feel like when you are stuck, whether you call it procrastination, self-doubt, anxiety, overwhelm, whatever you call it. These things can really keep you stuck, and it doesn't feel very good not to be able to reach your goals, especially when you look around you and you see other people not having that problem. Or you look back and you realize it's been 6 months since you crossed anything major off your goals that you want to achieve. Especially if you're a business owner or entrepreneur, you want to grow your business. You want to earn more. Most people do anyway. You want to get to the next level in your career. But what happens when we get stuck is we keep running these same patterns over and over, not unlike someone who is trying to quit smoking or lose weight, where the patterns keep going over and over. And you can try different things for the short term. A lot of the quit smoking things, chew gum, or there's all kinds of suggestions, right, of what to do when you're trying to quit smoking. But just like these patterns of procrastination, self-doubt, and anxiety, when you're trying to get past them, you might be trying to just do it through sheer willpower. And that might work one time, but then as you notice, the pattern happens again and again and again. So the core foundation of overcoming anything that keeps you stuck is getting to the root cause of it. And I've got news for everybody. It's different for everybody. So one person's childhood trauma might be somebody else's. They had an experience when they were an adult that keeps them stuck in that pattern. So it's different for everybody. There's no one size fits all. And that's where I come in, because with me, my clients get one-on-one attention. And even with quitting smoking, it's not always the same cause. People smoke for a lot of different reasons. We all usually start out as teenagers, but the people that continue to smoke, they usually are continuing for various reasons. It's their belief, right? So as you're going through your life and you're trying to scale your business, you're trying to get more clients, you're trying to get to the next level in your career, and you find that you're just making excuses, you're procrastinating, you feel a lot of anxiety. Maybe with COVID, you're just been stuck at home so much, like all of us, that now getting out is worse. Or maybe you didn't realize you had social anxiety before, but now you do realize it, and it's a huge problem. So whatever is keeping you stuck, you can overcome it, but it's necessary to get to the root cause. You can do short-term things like deep breathing, great affirmations, telling yourself good things, but ultimately getting to the root cause can potentially keep that pattern from reemerging over and over. So if you're tired of being stuck, you're tired of something else controlling you, drop your name in the comments box or just private message me. And I would love to talk with you. Jump on a strategy call and go from there. Thanks for listening, and I wish you well. Have a great rest of your day.